inside of her parents' chapel because she's high on drugs that Diana had left for her, and Diana sent everyone in the congregation to go check out what the priest's daughter was doing in the underground chapel. Nina found Ryan's old... Oh, okay, also, here's the thing with Ryan. He's disappeared. We're finding out that Eve had murdered him, and she had confessed to David, the doctor, while under anesthesia. Everybody's life is falling apart at the seams. And that is where we are. It's about to get really crazy. So we see that Sarah is not faring so well. The video of her being in front of the cross, mascarponing in front of the cross, goes viral. It's like all the news can talk about. Artist Sarah at church with drug-induced behavior is mascarponing in front of a cross. And remember how we thought that maybe Helen had swapped sides, but of course she's not going to. She's busy commenting on this anonymous thread about the weather forecaster A being a high school bully, and she's commenting, it's obviously Eve Park, who's gonna end up in a ditch.
She is so obvious. The same caller ID that she used?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's gonna be so obvious for her to find out.
Yes.
Oh my god.
This video is kind of cute and does not care at all. This is very eggy. Okay, can I get the wish? And I mean, everyone on the internet thinks it's Eve. Even her husband, Richard, his company stonks are taking a hit because of this. Which, speaking of, Richard gets a call from the local shaman that Eve is there. She showed up wet and shivering in the night. Baking powder, and now we're adding some matcha powder, and now some flour. She had slept at the shaman's temple, temple.
She has slept?
Yeah, Eve slept there because the news of her being this bully was all over the internet, and she fell asleep there. The shaman called Richard because, I don't know why the shaman called Richard, and Richard finds her on the ground in the room. He's not impressed. He does not feel bad for his wife, not in the slightest. He says, get up. Why would you even come here? And he gets her in the car, and on the drive home, she starts talking to him and is trying to get some sympathy out of her husband, and she said, I had nowhere else to go. Did you see what's online about me? Of course. So did all my employees. So do you want to leave me now, Richard? There are more pressing matters. We're going straight to the office. The lawyers are on their way. Thank you, babe. I have to handle what's most urgent, Eve. I just need to stop our stocks from crashing. I don't have time to decide if I'm leaving you or not. And he drags her into the office where she's sat down not by just one of JY Construction's lawyers, but like all 5 of them at this point, and they've got the online post printed out and they're reading it to her and they're asking her a bunch of questions. Are there any details in this that you can confirm? Do you have any clue who might have written it? And instead she sits there and she's not even taking it seriously. She just responds, can you prove that this is about me? If you can't prove it's about me, it's not about me then. The lawyers ask, are you saying the post is about somebody else? What do you think? If we take action, we'll just be putting a spotlight on this whole thing. Maybe keeping quiet is the best way. I understand how the public thinks better than all you lawyers. Richard is not pleased. Again, this woman has no remorse and he's realizing just how horrible she is. I think there's a stark contrast. Like in part 1 of The Glory, the way that she was around Richard was very like a yo. That's a name that we have in Korean. It means like a fox. She knows exactly what to say. She's very flirtatious and like hee hee ha ha, like I'm such like this polished nice girl. But now she's letting him see everything. And he's not liking it. He is not pleased. And neither is Sarah. Sarah is not pleased because she's currently being held in a police interrogation room. Her effort of packing up her suitcase in a very hastily manner with designer clothes and trying to leave town did not work. She's being indicted for drug-related charges. Her attorneys are trying to comfort her. You just need to get through 48 hours, Sarah. Wait for the warrant, then you can do the hair and urine test. Her dad interjects. Even if you get sentenced, you'll probably just get probation, so you just need to keep your mouth shut, understand? I know. I'm the victim here, you guys. Someone did this to me, so you're gonna need to get more than these 2 asshole lawyers to fix it for me, okay, Dad? What the were you thinking, Dad? God, you're such an idiot, Jesus. Right at that moment, the police officer walks in. Miss Lee, we'll be conducting a few tests. We need a urine sample. You have a warrant? No warrant, no urine. Got it? Well, Miss Lee, it seems like you know a lot for a first-time offender. I'm not giving you shit, So off. The lawyers are all shaking their head. They're stressed. She's ruining it. Now let's catch back up with Jay. Jay is trying to find out why his CCTV tapes were deleted from October 19th, which is when Ryan disappeared, on Eve's orders. He sent it to an IT guy to figure out what's going on, to get the deleted drives recovered. And he says, show me what you found. The IT guy tells him, nothing was erased from this. What? What are you saying? You don't have any footage from back then. This hard drive right here is completely new. What the hell are you talking about? We've used that hard drive for years. Maybe somebody swapped it. If something was erased, we can typically recover it. But if someone swapped it out, your hard drive, we're not gonna be able to find it. What are you trying to find anyway? Jay is pissed, but he looks down at his phone where he's getting bombarded with text messages from Mina. Mina is saying, where are you? Are you free today? This isn't about Eve or Sarah. I found something very interesting about Ryan. So if you watch the last part, Mina had found Ryan's iPad that was synced to his phone and heard this audio recording of him confronting Eve about something the day that he disappeared. Mina goes over to Jay's place and plays the recording, but the recording cuts before Ryan can reveal that he knows she killed Sohee. But the whole tone, the whole